Now, the Ministry of Justice and Constitutional Affairs releases the outcomes of its investigation into the Nasir incident, which occurred between the 3rd and 7th of March this year. The report charges SPLM-IO leader and first Vice President Dr. Riek along with the Petroleum Minister Port Kang Shual, Deputy Chief of Defense Forces Lieutenant General Gabriel Duoblam, and several others. The accused face multiple charges including murder, conspiracy, terrorism, treason, destruction of public property, and crimes against humanity. The investigation indicated that the White Army acted under the command and influence of SPLM, SPLA in opposition leaders. In a news conference, the Minister of Justice and Constitutional Affairs, Dr. Joseph Gangakech, confirmed that the Nasir attacks were carried out by the militant group known as the White Army, resulting in the killing of Major General David Majordak, more than 250 SSPDF soldiers, and a United Nations pilot. The ministry reaffirmed the country's commitment to the rule of law, guarantees of fair trial, protection of victims and witnesses, and adherence to the international humanitarian standards.
The Ministry of Justice and Constitutional Affairs, and in my capacity as the prosecuting authority, to announce the outcome of the investigation into the tragic Nasir incident of 3rd to 7th March 2025. This press briefing is divided into 7 sections. In the first instance, I will highlight the background of the Nasir attacks to situate the incident. In the second part, I will provide an outline of the findings of the investigation. I will then follow up in the third part to outline the particulars of the accused persons. In the fourth part, I will talk about the charges pressed against the accused persons. In the latter part, the briefing provides a synopsis in terms of adherence to the due process and international standards in criminal proceedings. I will then conclude with a message to the international community, the public, and media. And that shall be followed with a reminder to the public that law and order are the cornerstone of our constitutional system. In terms of background, on the 3rd March 2025, a militant armed group known as the White Army launched a coordinated attack on the Nasir barracks of the South Sudan People's Defense Forces, SSPDF, resulting in the killing of Major General David Majordak and over 250 SSPDF servicemen and women and United Nations pilot. These crimes were marked by gross violations of the Geneva Convention and the international humanitarian law, including desecration of corpses, persecution of civilians, and attacks on humanitarian workers. Evidence further suggests, actually reveals, that the White Army operated under the command and influence of certain leaders of the Sudan's People Liberation Movement Army in Opposition, SPLM-IO, including Dr. Riek through a coordinated military and political structures. The second part on the findings of the investigation. The investigative committee established by the government of the Republic of South Sudan interrogated 83 suspects, of which 21 individuals have been indicted. 8 are under arrest and charged. 13 accused remain at large. 76 individuals were discharged. due to lack of sufficient evidence against them. In the third part, the accused persons are as follows, and they are 8 in number. Number 1, Dr. Riek Machar Teng Dorgon. Number 2, Mr. Port Kang Chol. Number 3, Lieutenant General Gabriel Duop Lam. Number 4, Mr. Mam Pal Dor. Number 5, Mr. Gadwich Lam Poch. Number 6, Brigadier General Camilo Gadmai Kel. Number 7, Mr. Mading Riek Yak. And 8, Mr. Dominic Gadgok Riek. The case will now proceed to trial before competent court, where evidence will be adduced by the prosecution to prove the charges beyond reasonable doubt. The court shall henceforth moved by the prosecution to serve summons for appearance of the accused. Number 6 is a message to the international community, public and the media. While the government of the Republic of South Sudan appreciates the engagement of international partners, public and media on the Nasir incident, this matter is now sub judice. That means it is in court. As in many jurisdictions, ongoing court cases cannot be subject of policy or domestic or diplomatic debate until judicial pronouncements are made. The opening and closing sessions of the trial proceedings will be accessible to accredited media in line with best practices of transparency and accountability. In closing, this case sends a clear message that those who commit atrocities against the Republic and people of South Sudan, against the armed forces, against humanitarian personnel, will be held accountable, no matter their position or political influence. The victims and their families deserve justice. South Sudan deserves peace, and this government will uphold